Agrippinus choosing integrity over approval. In the shadow of the Roman Senate, where ambition and fear often weighed heavier than virtue, there lived a Stoic statesman named Agrippinus. He was not the most powerful senator, nor the wealthiest, nor the loudest voice in debate. But he was known for something far rarer in those halls: a steadfast refusal to compromise his principles, no matter the cost. One afternoon, as senators gathered in a whispering crowd, a friend pulled Agrippinus aside. "You are being accused," the man warned, lowering his voice. "The emperor is displeased. Many say it would be wise for you to bend, to flatter, to avoid drawing attention. Surely you value your life and reputation?" Agrippinus regarded him calmly, his face free of fear. "I did not enter public life to save my skin," he replied. "I acted with integrity. If the emperor disapproves of a man who speaks truth and refuses corruption, then let him disapprove. Better to fall with honor than to rise in disgrace." The friend pressed him anxiously. "But what of your family, your safety? Do you not care for how others will judge you?" Agrippinus shook his head. "I do not measure my actions by the applause of the crowd, but by the standard of virtue. If I please the multitude but betray my own conscience, I am already lost. Better to be condemned unjustly than to condemn myself with cowardice." That evening, Agrippinus dined modestly at his home. Servants whispered about the danger he faced, but he carried himself with quiet ease, eating bread and olives as though no threat loomed over him. When pressed about his composure, he answered simply, "Should I tremble at what I cannot control? Exile, death, dishonor, these are shadows that belong to fate. My choice is whether I remain upright. That is mine alone." The next day, a messenger arrived bearing grim news. Agrippinus was to be tried, accused of disloyalty to the emperor. Many senators, when faced with such charges, begged for mercy, bribed their accusers, or renounced their beliefs. But Agrippinus walked to the Senate chamber calmly, as if he were going for a morning stroll. When his friends urged him to prepare a defense, he shook his head. "It is not for me to decide the judgment," he said. "It is for me to decide whether I will act justly. My defense is my life, lived in accordance with virtue. If that is not enough, no speech will save me." In exile, Agrippinus continued his practice of Stoicism, never lamenting his fate, never longing for approval. He taught by example that integrity cannot be exiled, that honor does not depend on the crowd's applause, and that freedom is not found in safety or power, but in living true to one's principles. His life became a quiet testament to Stoic strength, that the wise man does not measure success by wealth, survival, or popularity, but by his steadfastness in virtue. To Agrippinus, approval was fleeting, but integrity was eternal. And so, though history remembers emperors for their power and generals for their victories, it remembers Agrippinus for something far greater: the courage to remain unshaken when all others bent, the wisdom to choose integrity over approval, and the serenity of a man who valued virtue more than life itself.